We are going to be doing layout number 50, page number 2. If you missed last week, let me bring back page number 1. This was page number 1. We're going to do a little spring layout with the Fresh as a Daisy Sweet Collection and the Designer Series paper. And so we're going to go ahead and get started on page number 2. Let's see. I pulled a prize for a drawing, which is a package of the linen thread, but I forgot to pull the names. So what that means is this upcoming Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be doing a second drawing for the names for the people that watched last week's video. If you liked, commented, and shared, I will pull those names today and do the drawing on this upcoming Sunday. But the prize was going to be a package of linen thread, and it still will be, just so you know. I just wanted to point that out. So we're not going to do a drawing today. But I do want to let you know, and the little banner is scrolling across your screen, this demonstration is pre-recorded, and just make sure to visit the event details for some awesome current promotion links. Okay. Welcome. My name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that lives in the San Antonio, Texas area. And I give you pre-recorded videos on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time in order to show you what you can do with your Stampin' Up! Products and your scrapbook page layout. So I hope you get some inspiration today, and let's go ahead and get started. I do have some kittens underneath my desk, and I'm hoping they just started meowing. They were asleep, and now they have woken up. So hopefully they will calm back down. They have already eaten, so it's not like they're hungry or anything. He just wants to be in his mama's lap. So, and he can't be in mama's lap right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start out again with another 6x6 piece of paper, and I need to put page 1 over here so I can get an idea of where I need to put this second 6x6 mat. Let's get some adhesive on the back of that, and that looks like a good spot. Lower. If you're a stickler for having things absolutely straight, I would suggest measuring from page number 1 where your papers were before you go putting anything down, okay? So let's get some mats on. I've got 3 of the same mats that I had on the very first layout, and we're going to pop these up with dimensionals. So I have my scraps of black dimensionals that I'm going to be using. Baba, you were just on Mama's lap. All right. This mat of garden green has been embossed with the Fern 3D embossing folder. And we're going to put this piece of basic white popped up on dimensionals over that, just so you can see a little bit of that embossing on the other side. And then I went ahead and did the other 2. And we're going to put those on, and we're going to put those, get some adhesive on the back. These are going to go directly down on the cardstock. I'm going to put one right there. Hope you all are having a great day wherever you are. It is nice and sunny in San Antonio. And we'll put the other one right there, I guess. And then we'll put this one I'm going to put this one down here at the bottom. I didn't intend for it to be that low, but I guess it was supposed to be that low. That'll work. It's okay. And then I have another one of these scalloped contour die cutouts, but this one I did with the wild wheat cardstock. And then I have a little piece of basic white that I'm going to put on top of that. Now this can be either a photo mat or it can be a journaling mat. And then we're going to pop this one up on some dimensionals as well. So let me get some dimensionals on the back. Trying to use up all of my scraps of some black dimensionals around the edges. So these work just as fine, and they'll help you to be able to use these up. All right, so let's put this one a little bit higher. I didn't anticipate. No, let's put it on here. We'll go ahead and put it on that in the middle of that piece of. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, and then now I have another flower, another die cut daisy, and there's a stem, and then there's the little floral pieces. I had to break out the glue because Barbara, once again, when she die cut these, she forgot about her adhesive sheets. One of these days, I'm going to remember that I have adhesive sheets. The adhesive sheets, you have to use them when you go to die cut these pieces so that it helps and you don't have to worry about what I'm doing right now, which is glue. You don't have to worry about that. All right, so let's get this down. We're going to put this down right here, this bottom corner. And if you remember, last week we popped this little piece up with dimensionals. Let me bring that down a little bit. Didn't realize I was so high up there. So let me use some of my little black mini dimensionals since that's what I have right here. I would prefer to use the white ones just because this is a piece of basic white, but it's okay. It's not going to be noticeable. All right, and then let's put this down. This just gives it a little bit of dimension on your layout. And then I have my little center that I die cut with a piece of Daffodil Delight cardstock. And we're going to put that in our center. And then my stem. So yesterday, the new Stampin' Up! Catalog we were able to order from. How exciting! How exciting! So yes, I put an order in. I sure did. It was a big order too. I was like, whoa, Barbara, you need to calm down. You have a whole year to order from this catalog. I just couldn't help it. You get started and you're like, whoa, you got to have this to do this, and then you want that. And so it was just, before you know it, it was like, ooh, I might have to not eat for a little while. All right, let's put this one on. We're going to put this little stem on the side. I love being able just to use die cuts in order to do the layouts. And then in order to save time, what I did is from page 1, the die that die cut all of these together, I went ahead and decided to pull them all apart and use those pieces. kind of, here and there. So what I did is I die cut them and then I snipped them, and then you can see how easy it is to snip them apart, and it makes it look like it's its own die. You just have to trim around the edges just a little bit. It wasn't much. In fact, let me show you. There's a good example right there. I forgot to get that little piece. And let me see if I can trim that while it's on there. Let's see, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? There we go. I did it. Let me get this back piece. I also matted this piece with, just to give it a little bit of shadow, with some pecan pie. So there's pecan pie on one side and daffodil delight on the other, just to give it just some extra stability too. Okay, so what we're going to do, I did 2 sets. I'm not going to use the half daisy piece because I can use that for something else. So I'm going to set those aside, and let's put these on. We're going to pop these up. I put a dimensional. Actually, let's do the big one. I need to put the big one down first. Okay, and we are going to, I knew that thing looked to be two. Okay, so let's put one right there. And then let's put this other one kind of sideways on top of there. And then I have these extra 2 pieces from the end of the die cut. I just snipped those off. I did those in garden green. And then we're going to put a glue dot. And let me put that behind there. And then we're going to do it again right here. We're going to put those right there. You know what? Let me move this up. I didn't intend for this to be so far down. I really want to put that right there. So let's move that up a little bit. I think that's where I went wrong. All right, let's put that one down. That'll help fill up this little space down here. And same thing. And let's put this one back in through there, just to help with that little area. And then where's my opening here? Let's put some little adhesive solid gems on there. And we're gonna keep in line with how I did the first page, and we're gonna use the copper clay ones at the bottom. And let's put something right here. Let's put I think that's straight. I can't tell. It looks straight. There we go. We'll put a set right there. And then we'll put some medium ones, because I need to start using up some medium ones. Let's move that over. One more. Just a little touch. And I'm not going to put, I want to put a ribbon on this right here, but I wasn't too crazy about the wild wheat ribbon. It made a really thick ribbon, and I don't know what else to put on there. I guess what I could do, I really want to put a ribbon on there, but I don't want to put a different ribbon. But let me see what I can do. Let's see. What can we do? Let me take a snippet. Let me take at least a snippet. And let me, oops, let's do this. Let's do this. Ah, there we go. Let's do that. Let me straighten this one out a little bit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Barbara, I need to put those scissors away. So what I did is I took just a small scrap piece of the textured ribbon in wild wheat and folded it in half, just trimmed both of the edges. And we're going to put that on instead. So let me get a glue dot on there. I don't know that I like that either. I don't like that either. All right, we're going to scrap the ribbon. I guess I could put twine on there, but then it wouldn't match with the first page and that would bother me. So, but yeah, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. But I think what I'll do is I have an extra one of these when I die cut the large flowers. Let's put one of those on. Let's put one of those on the middle. Let's see. Let's put it right here. Let's just dress up that little corner. All right, we're done. We're done with decorating. I really want to put it. I really wanted to put a ribbon on there, but I don't want to put another big, thick ribbon from like page 1. And if you're replicating this and you want to use these extra pieces on your layout, you could sprinkle those on there as well. You could make another stem. If you wanted to die cut another stem, you could have part of the stem coming out from like maybe this side over here, and then have this kind of popped up right there. And then you could also do the same thing here, have a little bit of stem pop up, maybe like cut the stem in half and then put half of the stem up here so that you can pop this up kind of there, and that'll kind of help with filling up that corner. And then same thing here. In lieu of these gems, you can put that there with the little stem, the green stem coming out for that particular flower. So, but I'm not going to use these. I'm going to use these for something else. And there is layout number 50, page number 2. And let me bring this up because move that on to the side. I'm going to bring back page number 1. So let's move all this so you can be able to see both pages. There you go. All right. And so I can also make a picture for my thumbnail as well. But there you have it. There is layout number 50 using the Fresh as a Daisy Sweet Collection, along with the designer series paper, now available. Now you can see while I was trying to get that 6x6 piece of designer series paper kind of lined up so that it would match what's on page 1. It looks like it does, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I was looking at things sideways, but if you're replicating this layout, you can break out a ruler if you need to break out a ruler. But I'm really digging the colors. They're nice spring colors. We got spring coming up if we're not already in spring. I don't know. Sometimes I don't pay attention to when the seasons actually start. So, but you've got plenty of opportunity on here for some more pictures and another journaling mat, or if you wanted to do all pictures, you make these layouts your own. I am just here to give you a little creative inspiration. The dimensions for these will be in the supply list that you'll find in the event description. So thank you all for joining me today. Have a great day wherever you are. Don't forget, I'll do a second drawing this upcoming Sunday for the package of linen thread. For anybody that liked, commented, and shared last week's video for page number 1. But also, don't forget, if you are not already subscribed to me or follow me on Facebook, from YouTube, in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you'll see a cat holding a red subscribe button. You can hover over that and turn on your bell notifications so that you know when I go live or I upload a video. And then also, if you're not following me on Facebook, you can also change your following settings so that you know when I go live or I upload a video. So thank you all again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the layout. Enjoy the rest of the day wherever you are. Go check on your elderly neighbors, make sure they're doing okay. And other than that, we will see you all this Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye, y'all.